How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Mojo Grip. Mike here. Today I've got another special airplane for you. I know you can see the nose right behind me. I'm too excited. Today we're going to check out the HondaJet APMG. If you've been watching this channel, then you're not new to the HondaJet. But this here in front of me is no ordinary HondaJet. This is top of the shelf. This is the premium package HondaJet. And you may be familiar with this one because it's owned by another YouTuber, Blue Max 6. If you don't know Blue Max 6, make sure you check him out. He flies this baby constantly, and I have been talking to check out this plane for almost a year actually, and today I was like, okay, we got to make this happen. And man, in all of its glory, you can see the weather is not treating us so nice today, but guess what? The HondaJet doesn't care because you can just fly through this weather and be gone. But this version of the HondaJet, this is a 2016 model. And if you're new to Mojo Grip or aviation in general, you know that HondaJet is actually premium, top of the food chain when it comes to light jets. When you look at this plane, you're also looking at a Phenom 100, maybe a Cirrus jet, a Citation Mustang comes to mind, but nothing outperforms this bad boy right here. And as you know, if you've seen my past coverage of Honda, this design right here, see, with the engine sitting on the wings. Let me go up front so you can see, you can capture this beautiful engine mount. I think it's just amazing. And when you look at what Honda has done with this jet, it's not something they just threw out to the market. It's something that they actually took their time, invested the resources, and created a beautiful speed machine. In the HondaJet, you have two luggage compartments, one on the nose here and another one in the back, which I'll show you. Now, if you look here, the maximum weight, you can put up to 200 pounds, 200 pounds on the nose. That's like 4 times more than the average you get with like a small piston engine. Right, so you can put 200 pounds here, and if you come to the back, you've got the engine mount right here, but you also have enough room to be able to get in between here, and voila, huge luggage compartment back here. Okay, 400 pounds of load can also sit back here. All right, so in total, you can carry 600 pounds of luggage in the HondaJet. And while we're back here, I mentioned the engine earlier. Now, again, I'm fascinated and I love the design of these mounts, but also something that's very unique about this engine, particularly to the Honda, is, let me go around it here, is that there's no other one, right? So this is not a generic like a PT6 or just a generic engine. This one was built specifically for this aircraft. GE and Honda partnered together. This is just how much Honda cared about this plane before they brought it to market. They partnered together and created a separate company called GE Honda, and that's where this baby was born. All right, so you can tell that when you're flying one of these, you're not just flying something that was generically made. Everything was well thought out with this airplane. And guys, these engines are not just for show, and particularly to this aircraft, these things are on amazing maintenance programs. So these engines are under the EMC2 program, which you pay monthly for. That means practically covered in any situation, except of course if you take a dagger and go jam up your own engine. If it's through normal operation, your normal maintenance, anything that could happen with this engine, they will be covered through the program. And the owner of this aircraft also have the airframe under the P3 program. So you're practically buying something that's almost insured. And this is a very, very beautiful, well-maintained aircraft. Let me back up a little bit so you can see it in all of its glory. And also, this is one of the fastest light jets you can get your hands on. It goes the highest and you go the fastest in the HondaJet. So the practicality, what you can actually use this thing for, it closes out everything else. The 7 seats in there, which we're gonna get in a minute, but I just want to show you just the beauty, the beauty in the HondaJet, man. And what's most beautiful about the HondaJet, obviously, is that you only need one pilot to fly it. So it's a little too rich for my taste, obviously, but if you can afford to fly your own private jet, this is it. This is it right here. And you see this one is connected to Best Dogs. Shout out to Mike Patey. And the owner of this jet speaks huge volume on this thing. They're amazing. So if you have a bigger aircraft, definitely check them out. All right, let's get inside and let me show you all the glory with the APMG. All right, boys and girls, let's step in. It's like going into a luxury mansion. As you can see, you're greeted first by this additional seating here. And I should say, if I didn't mention already, man, okay, let me just take a moment. I've been in this plane before, not this particular one, but this is just beautiful. The time Honda took to design this thing, it's just, everything seems well placed in here. And as you can see, we stepped in, you're greeted by one auxiliary seat, I would say, but you also have 4 seats back here. You can see the leg room. Come on, guys, if you're picking up a jet or just any plane of this caliber, you want comfort and you want enough cabin space to be able to spread your legs. But as I said, standard, you can design this plane as you wish, but this is a 2016 model that's already got everything covered. Okay, and again, this is the APMG model, so all of the upgrades that you would have gotten from upgrading from the base version, this airplane already has. Okay, beautiful leather seating in here, and this plane would seat up to 7. Okay, you've got 5 seats back here, and guess what else is back here? This is a full lab. Okay, full. The light is not doing it justice right now, but you've got a wash and sink. Do your business there. And you've even got, look, skyline. Now, this doesn't look so pretty when you're on the ground, but when you're in the air, this is amazing. And this is one of the few light jets that actually has this feature, a lavatory. Most light jets don't. This one has one that's wide enough, and it's also serviceable from the outside. Right, so again, with smaller jets, generally what you have is to clean out all of that, you have to carry it by hand and take it out. Not in this baby. You can service everything right from the outside. But let me sit down. Guys, look at the view here. Even everything from the window cut in the HondaJet, very well thought out. You've got an emergency exit door or exit window there. See, this is where my knee ends, right? When you're sitting, all these things are so important. When I review airplanes, I always consider these things because, again, that is where I would like to be, right? But you got to think about your passenger, especially if you're flying an airplane of this caliber, and you would have more than enough ample leg room back here. Let me turn the camera around so you can also see how I'm sitting in here. Here we are, guys. Look. Now, for reference, again, 5'10" room, and I'm not bothered by whoever's going to be sitting next to me here. I've got enough space. I already showed you the leg room, and I can enjoy the flight. Okay, I can enjoy the flight. If I'm a passenger in this plane, I've got a window right there. I've got another one right in front of me. But I think what's understated about the HondaJet, which I've taken a flight in multiple times, it is very quiet in this cabin, right? Compared to anything else you can find in the market. And it's one of the reasons why Honda put that engine there, because of the noise level. So when passengers are sitting back here, they don't have to worry so much about noise levels. All right, so you get all the comfort, but also all the quirks and features in a modern aircraft. Now, let me turn the camera back around and show you some more cool stuff. Your standard cup holders, you can pull these out as a nice table. Nice carpeted clean, and voila, you've got a nice little shelving here to put drinks and whatnot all the way to the bottom. But again, this is where the pilot wants to be. Guys, we've seen this cockpit before, and I'm going to show you some more in a little bit. But standard, the HondaJet comes equipped with the Garmin G3000. Now, if you know anything about this avionics package, generally it's fitted with whatever aircraft that it's in. So, for example, you can have a HondaJet that has a G3000, but tailored to the HondaJet. Same, say, with the Cirrus or with the Piper M600 or TBM. That is the case. But the Avionics is G3000, but it's also tailored to the particular aircraft that it's in. And man, I'm like a kid at the candy store right now. You've got beautiful yokes here, pilot, co-pilot, okay, all glass, like I said. And if I tell you just some of the amazing things this aircraft does, you wouldn't believe me. Now, Blue Max 6, the owner of this aircraft, he was telling me just how easy it is to fly a HondaJet. Now, this is a well-seasoned pilot who's flown pistons and helicopters. And an example is when you're taking off, right, in this plane, it would automatically calculate the weight of the aircraft for you, fuel, weather condition, and then it would tell you the best speed to rotate, right? It would also tell you where you need to set your trim, things like that. Imagine it's like just having an auto co-pilot with you the whole time. That's how easy it is to fly this bird. Again, everything is well thought out, including your perspective here. And you guys, you're gonna see us fly this thing in a minute. And as I said, this baby is for sale. It is for sale. So if you're in the market for a light jet, particularly the HondaJet, because honestly, you're not going to find anything else that can do what this airplane does, like the HondaJet. So if you're in the market either for a light jet or particularly a HondaJet, you don't want to miss this one. It's low hours on all of the premium maintenance programs you can think of, and it is priced right. And as we step out here, I'm going to tell you a bit more about the performance numbers on this bird. As I said, this is probably the fastest light jet in the market today. You won't find anyone that goes this fast and that's this efficient, okay? And this one, again, is on a maintenance program. You have a flight ceiling of 43,000 feet. Again, I don't know of any other light jet or entry-level jet that goes that high. You're traveling at 400 knots, and you're not burning crazy amount of fuel, okay, for a light jet, for a jet, period, okay? And so this plane also is a plane that you can fly 1,000 miles and some change. And as I showed you inside, you've got up to 7 seats. So you can practically seat 7 people in there. Obviously, depending on your mission, load, and fuel, you can always play Tetris with that. But in terms of practicality, you're not going to get anything better than this. And as I said, my man Blue Max 6 is letting go of this baby. So if you're in the market, make sure you check the description below and reach out if you are interested. The airplane is available for showing. And if you have any questions also, reach out. Check the description below. Okay, this is my review, my long-awaited review of 2 Tango Mike. And it is for sale, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If this is your first time, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't make me have to beg for your likes. Okay, give it a thumbs up and subscribe with the notification bell on. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Mike, and I will catch you on the next video.